Okay, welcome to the Mystic Path. You guys, this is a little bit unique because I already shuffled and dealt the cards to save a little bit of time today. So in case anyone's interested, we pulled energy from the Energy Oracle and Spellcasting Oracle. The tarot I used is the Everyday Witch, and I clarified with the Rider-Waite. And then we got some guidance from the Star Seed Oracle. Okay, I have sat with these messages. And I'm going to give you the gist of it, okay? So, it is the October 31st blue full moon in Taurus reading. This is messages for the general collective, okay? The energy cards that came out were financial constraints, a woman holding a coin, and door to personal healing and happiness. And when I asked the energy supporting you, I got transformation and healing. Okay, the bottom of the deck over here was also financial health. So this reading and the messages have come in pretty serious about finances. So let me just relay the messages. So when I pulled tarot cards, I got the Ten of Wands, the Star in reverse, the Devil, Two of Cups. Okay. Then I clarified it and got the Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, and in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Also, at the bottom of the main deck here, Happy Halloween, love this deck, we got the Two of Pentacles reversed again, which is the underlying issue, is at the bottom of the deck, right? So we'll talk about the guidance in a minute, but the messages I'm getting really strongly here are the time has come for you to transform your relationship with money. Okay, what I am getting is you spend impulsively and you have this mistruth. They kept telling me mistruth. It's a mistruth. So you have this belief that is holding you back. And the belief is that if you just go with the flow and live by the seat of your pants and not plan and strategize your finances, that you're going to be better off and you're going to be living in flow. That's the belief you have. But that belief is holding you back from being your best self, and it's actually keeping you from manifesting, okay? The Star card is about like being connected to our higher self, living from our soul guidance, manifesting whatever it is we desire and wish for the future, right? She's got magic flowing out of both of her hands. This came out reversed, and with the Ten of Wands, which is all about burdens. Look at, he's carrying all these burdens uphill, all these wands uphill. And it's a huge burden. It's causing him angst, right? And it's moving in the opposite direction of forward motion, right? And you have a couple of cards here doing that. You also have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is usually about like looking towards the future, having made a decision, chosen a path, looking towards a bright, sunny future. This also came out reversed. Okay, and then we have the Two of Pentacles reversed twice. Next to the Ten of Cups, which is like pure happiness, success, balance, right? Celebration, abundance. So the messages I'm getting are you're holding yourself back with this lackadaisical, laissez-faire attitude about money. You are very impulsive and you're tempted a lot to spend because it makes you feel good in that moment, but then it causes you a lot of undue stress and tension around your finances, because then when the important things that you need to pay for come due, like electricity, phone, food, then you're stressed, and it's a lot of burden for you to make sure you have that money together to do those things. So what I'm getting really strongly is the time has come for you to really sit with yourself and start evaluating your relationship with money and your financial habits, because they're in need of transformation and healing. And you're not going to get this Ten of Cups until you can do that, because what I'm hearing is deep in your gut that your relationship with money is not healthy, and the way you operate your finances causes you a lot of problems, a lot of constraints. But it's like you've convinced yourself that that having a budget and planning your finances out is too rigid and too much of a box for you to be in. But what they're telling me is like, that's a mistruth, and you really need to reevaluate. Nobody's saying you have to develop a 20-year plan for your finances and then stick to it and never deviate, right? Nobody is saying that. But the time has come, and the only way that you're going to be able to have balance and success in your financial sector is to transform it and heal it. And the only way to do that is to start taking a big picture view of things, okay? When I asked for guidance, the two cards that came out were Water Your Garden and Big Picture Thinking. And both of these cards are basically telling me it's time for you to zoom out and take an overview of your life and your financial habits over your lifetime. And then you need to start identifying where there needs to be healing and transformation. Because I feel like what's happening is you're very impulsive and you spend to feel good in the moment, and that in the long run is really holding you back and keeping you from manifesting everything you want in your life. So what they're saying to me right now is it is time for you to sit down and get real with yourself and be honest and look at the big picture of the finances of your life. And you need to start a budget, and you need to start being more strategic and prioritizing. Okay? I'm hearing you may have a kid going off to college, or you may want to go back to college, and you don't do that because you feel like there's not enough money, and maybe you're feeling like, I'm not going to have enough money to put my child through college or to help them, or maybe it's for yourself. But I'm hearing that's baloney. That's because of this devil energy. You live impulsively and you spend impulsively, and that's keeping you from being the best version of yourself, and keeping you from manifesting whatever it is you want to manifest. If it's paying for your own college, paying for your kids' college, paying for something a class you've always wanted to take, what I'm hearing is it's time for you to grow up. They're saying it's time to grow up and start adulting when it comes to your finances. Okay? It's time to start looking at how much money you bring in, how much money you spend, and then starting to figure out, am I spending money in places that is not helping me be the best version of myself? Like, when it comes time for bills, are you really stressed out about getting bills paid? And so that, you need to start looking at your finances and transforming the way you do things to heal your relationship with money. Because you're not going to be able to get to this 10 of cups of stability and happiness and celebration. Look, they've got not a care in the world. They're dancing under a rainbow. Okay? With a house and all kinds of land in the background. They look abundant and happy and stable. And what's holding you back from that is you don't ever take initiative, I'm hearing. You know in your gut that you have to take charge of your finances and start doing things differently, but you don't do it. You're just, hopefully it'll all work itself out. I'll stay in flow. The universe always works out for me. Things always work out for me. The universe always provides. That's what you tell yourself, which is great that you have that kind of attitude. But again, they're saying anything to the extreme is not good for us. So over planning your finances for the next 20 years is one extreme. Not planning anything ever is the other extreme. We want to be in the middle, right? So they're saying the time has come. You need to zoom out. You need to look at your life, look at your spending habits, I'm hearing this impulsive spending. Do those things really bring you joy? Or are they just adding to your financial burdens and keeping you out of flow and keeping you from manifesting anything and everything you may want? Be that college for your child, college for yourself, whatever it is, a house, I'm hearing. Like, do you want those things? If so, you're never going to get those things by this flying by the seat of your pants, impulsively spending. It's time to create a plan and loosely use that plan as a loose guide, right? Now, granted, if you budget every month and then one month, something comes up that you didn't budget for, and you have to take money out of your entertainment pot and put it in the buy a new water heater pot, that's okay. That's what they're saying, is that you can be flexible with a budget. You, for some reason, have this belief that it's this rigid cage, and that's going to make it harder to manifest money. And that's actually the opposite. Taking charge and being responsible with your finances and transforming and healing your bad impulsive patterns here with the devil and the impulse buying and the being tempted by things you don't really need. That's what's keeping this star card upside down. It's keeping you out of being the best version of yourself. It's also keeping you out of the universal flow of abundance. Because whenever we're at one extreme or the other, right, it's never good for us. So the goal is to find a balance. And for you, it looks like that balance is going to be having a little bit more of a plan. Maybe you only do it 3 months at a time, or that's what I do. I have a business, an art business. So what I've always done is I kind of do it by quarter. At the beginning of each quarter, I kind of sit down and I look at, okay, what money do I have coming in? What expenses do I know I have? And then I figure out, like, okay, this month I need to pay for these expenses. Next month I'll pay for these. Then I have whatever it is, X amount of pot here for my entertainment. And you have to be reasonable. You can't like be impulse spending when you haven't paid the phone bill or the electricity, right? So I feel like this reading is basically just saying the time has come for you to get serious and treat your finances like you're a grown-up instead of acting like you're still a teenager and you can just spend what's in the wallet. That's what I'm hearing. It's time to start strategizing how you spend your money for the best result of your life. Okay? I hope that helped you. Please like, share, and subscribe if it resonated. Please also comment below. I love it when people comment below because, I love to hear if it's resonating. So please let me know if it does. I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your weekend or week. I'm sending you love and light. Namaste.